The early 2000s. What a great time to be an anime fan. The early 2000s was a time for experimentation, complex narratives, unique art styles, and a lot of mature themes, which led to a lot of our favorite anime being dropped, especially for me with the OG Naruto series coming out, Get Backers, Hikage, and many more. They had so many anime to enjoy and to offer. But today we're going to talk about one specific anime that came out in the fall season of 2002, and that is Maiden Arjuna. Now, I watched this anime when I was a teenager, and I kind of watched one episode and I forgot about it, and then I couldn't remember the name of the anime, so one of my mutuals actually reminded me what the name was, so I went to watch it again. So I bought the DVDs from Makari and I watched it again on DVD. And as an adult, I can definitely say I don't know why I picked this anime. I do like psychological anime, but this one threw me for a loop. This one threw me for a loop. Like, I got it. I got the point that they were trying to go at, but I was still kind of like, what even did I just watch? Like, what the hell even was this? So to get into the story, we're gonna start with Juna. So Juna is a normal high school girl who dies and becomes the Earth Maiden, or the Avatar of Time. Her goal is to fight and purge the Earth of Raja, who are monsters that will bring Earth to its very destruction. Now, this anime had a lot of themes it was trying to attack. Some of them were appreciating what's right in front of us here and now, how humans play a huge part in destroying the planet, and how words can lead us to a greater understanding. Like, that's a lot, y'all. Like, let's focus on one point, but it was trying to go towards too many themes, and I feel like some of them got lost in translation somewhere. Now, I have some pros and some cons for this anime. We're going to start with the cons first to get those out the way so we can talk about the good things. Now, the cons that I had was the main character, Juna. I did not like Juna because Juna was a little incompetent. Juna fails because of her own incompetence and her own ignorance, because she wanted to be ignorant a lot of times. She's literally being told a lot of times, like, how to be the Earth Maiden of Time during her training. Like, shorty is like, literally during her training, they're telling her what she needs to do, what she needs to keep in mind, and she's not retaining any of the knowledge that is being given to her because of her own emotions, because she doesn't want to accept the fact that she's the new Earth Maiden, or the new Avatar of Time, because she's a teenager and she died like really unexpectedly. So I can kind of understand where she's coming from, because you died as a teenager. I'm like, dang, I didn't even get to live my life yet, and now you telling me I gotta save the planet? That's crazy. But it gets to a point to where, how many battles do you have to be in, and how many times do you need to fly in the sky going twice as high for you to understand that this is your new life? Like, she went through so many battles and trials and tribulations, the new powers that she has. She's trying to learn how to control them, but she's trying to go back to her old life, but not understanding that, baby, this is your new life. Like, get into it. She was not trying to get into it, yeah. She was trying to go back to her old life, which failed in so many instances. And the fact that she didn't understand everything until like the last episode, I mean the very last episode, kind of annoyed me, because we could have had that happen for her like the second to last episode. I would appreciate it if she would have got that to like second to last or the third to last episode of the series, but my girl was just not getting it. She wasn't getting it at all, and that was really annoying me. Also, my other con is with the story. Now, I do feel like the story came off to be a little too preachy at times, especially towards the end. It got really preachy, and they also had these little intermissions about like teaching us how certain plants grow and what kind of pesticides that humans are using to like put in our food, and all kind of stuff like that, which really wasn't needed. It was kind of boring, because this was not like this part was not animated. It was like actual people showing like actual places, and I was just like, this did not need to be added at all. This was kind of boo-boo cheese. Like, it was boring. I skipped it. And while I was watching this on DVD, like I said earlier, when you first open up the DVD or put the DVD disc in and you press play, sometimes that was the first thing that played, not even an anime opening. Mind you, we didn't see the anime opening until the last episode. I don't know if that's just on the DVDs or that's just on the anime in general. I don't know how it is on the other sites and stuff like that, but specifically for DVD format, we didn't see the anime opening until like the last episode. I was like, wait, so this what the song was? I was like, and the song 8, like the song was chewing, but like it's just, we could have seen this like from the beginning. But I'm getting off topic. But yeah, the story was a little boring to me, and I do feel like it became preachy. They even had Juna at times when she was hanging out with her friends, just every time they tried to eat something that was like meat or something like that, they was like, no, you can't eat that because we need to save the planet, da 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 da. I'm like, oh my gosh, give it a rest. Like, I get it, you the earth made it and everything, but like, chill. Why are you trying to force everybody to like do what you want them to do, which is kind of annoying. Now let's go to the pros, because I know that's what everybody's waiting for. What in the world could the pros possibly be? Well, for me, it was the soundtrack and the aesthetics and kind of the animation. But for the soundtrack ate up. Like, I genuinely love the soundtrack. So the soundtrack, it felt like it was like a mixed bag of tribal instrumentation and classical orchestra, which I really enjoyed a lot. It also made a lot of those kind of boring scenes in the show even more intriguing, and that's thanks to Miss Yoko Kanno, who also had the privilege of working on other soundtracks for some of my other favorite series like Cowboy Bebop, Escaflowne, and Macross Plus. Now the animation also was pretty decent. It wasn't like anything fantastic, but it was pretty decent. The animation was like very fluid, and the direction from Shoji Kawamori was done really well. I also really enjoyed the art direction. The way they used like the dark neutral tones for the scenery and the characters to express mood shifts was fire. They also used vibrant colors to show the luminescence of the nature around them, which I also really like. It kind of reminded me of like Avatar. I'm talking about the Blue People Avatar, not Avatar The Last Airbender. It kind of reminded me of that. Now they did use CGI in some parts. I'm not gonna take points off for that because of the time period, and it wasn't that great, but it kind of added to the aesthetic, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna let it slide. Now the whole aesthetic of the anime kind of felt like a Serial Experiments Lane type vibe, which I really like because I love like a good psychological anime vibe. You know, back in the day, early 2000s anime, 90s anime, you knew it was gonna be a banger if it looked a certain way. They had that certain color scheme, I forgot what they call it, but it's like a grayscale, kind of like grayscale brown tones, yellows, your oranges and stuff like that. If it looked like that, you knew it was gonna be a banger. Like, you knew it was gonna be a banger. Unfortunately for this one, it was not a banger. Yeah, it wasn't a it was not a banger. It was mid at best. It was mid. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this anime. It wasn't a great anime. It wasn't a good anime. It was just okay. I would rate it like a 4 just for the aesthetics, the soundtrack, and the anime and some of the animation parts. But the overall story was kind of mid, and I genuinely don't recommend watching it. But if you want to watch it, I would still recommend it just in case if this is your cup of tea, because whatever I don't like, you might love. Okay? You like it, I love it. You feel me? But if you want more anime reviews like this and you want me to yap about some more anime, I'm happy to do it. I used to do it on my TikTok a lot, and I'm going to continue to do that, but I really want to bring it here because I really want to yap. Like, I really want to yap about anime. So if you like that, hit the like button if you like this video. If you want some more anime reviews, hit me up in the comments. If you want me to watch an anime and review it, hit me up in the comments, and then I'll see what I can do. Also, the room tour video is coming. It's coming. I know I'm taking my time because I really want to like nurture this video and make sure it's a banger, because I'm not trying to deliver no trash to y'all. I want it to be better than the first one, so I'm really trying to make sure that this video is great for y'all. So please be patient with me. I'm also making a new Patreon. I'm making a Patreon in general, and it's going to have a lot of things that I'm going to be doing for y'all that I just genuinely want to do. It's going to be affordable, so don't worry. It's not going to be an arm, leg, and a kidney, I promise, on my soul. I promise you it's not going to be like that. But hopefully y'all enjoy it, and hopefully y'all join so that I can do these special things that I want to do for y'all. But that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe. We almost at 800 subscribers. We have 777. I want to hit 1,000 by the summer, so please share, like, comment, all that. But I'm gonna see y'all later. Nebby out.